Hi, I'm Chris.
And I'm Melissa.
Together we're
Hangry on Wheels.
Welcome to our travel and food vlog. Here we've combined our shared passions in the pursuit of good eats and great escapes, even if both are close to home. This week, Hangry On Wheels went to Sharon James Cellars.
It's in Newbury, Ohio, off of Route 87.
Episode 5 already.
I can't believe we've gone 5 weekends. Is it in a row? Did we do this in a row?
Yeah, we pounded that out.
Okay.
Well, one week was a bicycle run.
That's right.
And this week we've decided to go to the Sharon James Cellar.
It's a winery in Newbury.
That's right. And we selected this place because...
It had a koi pond.
Because what?
It had a koi pond.
It did have a koi pond. I also liked that it had a female chef, or at least it did.
That's right. That's
5 or 7 years ago. So it meets the criteria of female chefs. No.
There was an outdoor seating area, and they have flights of wine samples, and it's probably a little too bougie for us, but
Yeah, they do have an online presence, but it's been 5 or 7 years, depending upon which video you look at, since they've had a YouTube video. So I think anything longer than 5 years warrants some more airtime on YouTube.
The one thing I think was that I didn't get to spend a lot of time with the menu. I don't remember seeing. Did we have a hard time finding their menu?
I don't think so. I think we did find it. I think this is the place that had that rigatoni bake, isn't it?
Yeah, but we saw that on a video, not on a menu.
Oh, okay. Well, you know what? We may have found their fall.
Right.
I think we found their fall menu, maybe.
Well, maybe that's what it was. Yeah, I think you're right.
We looked at a lot of different places.
This week was hard.
I do remember that the wines are named after virtues.
Yes, that was cool.
Yeah, so that's pretty neat. Well, this is the road Zeppi's is on, I think.
And there's a Zeppi's right there.
Oh, where? I missed it.
It's back there.
Oh, was it? Oh, I thought it was on. It's on the left, right?
Yeah.
Okay.
It's in that plaza there.
You waving at these people? Or
I'm doing the peace sign.
Oh, okay.
You can do the head nod if you want. I'm doing the peace sign.
I think we're getting close. It's not very far down here.
Okay.
Is this it? This says winery of some kind.
That's it.
Look at that. There's shade right here. Oh, there's shade over there, too. Let's go park right there.
All right. I like it.
Finally, a place with shade. This is already bonus now. There's no one behind us, is there?
No, you're good.
Coming in the parking area. Yeah, it's pretty nice right here.
Yeah, this is good.
Oops. In a second.
This week, Hangry On Wheels went to Sharon James Cellars.
It's in Newbury, Ohio, off of Route 87.
I like their logo.
Their logo is pretty cool.
The front of the winery is, at least this time of year, partially obscured by the foliage. There's a lot going on.
I thought it was kind of nice.
It did instantly make me love it, though, especially when we had a shaded parking spot. This is our first shaded parking spot of the season.
Didn't Frost Bar and Grill?
No.
But it was overcast.
It was
so we
an
weren't in the
overcast
sun.
day. True. But it's a problem for me when we go to set up again because I can't see the lights on a lot of the equipment. And I've got like my eyeball right down on them and I can't.
You have to
can't tell if
create
they're
your
lit up
own
or not.
shade.
Yeah. The couple that showed up in this Volkswagen Beetle was really sweet, and they let me film another German vehicle. The convertible is a 79, and I disobeyed a direct order from Melissa and took a moment to film the car before dinner was served. I liked the parasols in the patio area, even though they were moving around a little bit in the wind, but it allowed us to get better footage because it was blocking the sun.
It also provided nice shade from the hot sun. I really liked the bicycle as a garden decoration. I thought that was nice.
It wasn't the only one. There was one out at the pond, too. That was kind of cool.
I didn't leave the table because I was very embarrassed that you were recording, and I do that every time.
But
With a GoPro on a stick. Just envision it. That's what allows everyone to have these great views.
And when I got to the pond, a guy did come out and ask me if I was fishing.
See what I mean?
So I made up some story about losing my wedding ring in the pond.
You were
I
such a
did,
liar.
but I
You
should
did
have.
not.
I should have told him I was looking for Nessie.
The Loch Ness Monster?
That's right.
No,
it could
baby,
be
that's
anywhere.
next weekend when you go looking for Bigfoot.
I'll ruin it for everybody. We'll find out what we're doing next. I actually probably have to cut that. You're not supposed to tell anyone where you're going to be. People will follow me.
No one cares about you.
What if they scare Bigfoot away and ruin my chances?
Have you perfected your call yet?
Getting better. Getting better. The grounds.
Nice
I feel like,
segue.
yeah. Bigfoot would like the grounds. Even though it was right off 87, I felt like it was, it was wooded. Even the patio had a tree. I didn't look to see what kind of tree it was, but
It felt like it was back far enough from the road that it wasn't a lot of noise and that kind of stuff.
yeah, it was shaded and
Mhm.
cool because of that. But it didn't stop the breeze either, which was nice.
In this area, which I think for a smaller shower, whether it be a baby shower or a wedding shower, it would be a nice locale. I would not necessarily get their entrees, but I think any of their appetizers would be good for a shower. Just a really nice little quaint area, unique.
Yeah, it had those canvas screens that you could roll down. They were all rolled up around the outside of the gazebo. You could just drop them down, so keep the bugs out, and yet still get a nice view of what's going on outside. And they had a lot of propane heaters too. I noticed that when we were eating on the patio. So in the fall, when it gets chilly, I bet they move some of them in there. John Markovic, and we'll
So
put
as
a
we
link in
were
our description to his website.
as we were finishing up, he was setting up. So we could have timed it better, but we didn't know he was going to be there.
I don't know if this is an original song. I couldn't really place it, but I just stuck my GoPro down in the pond, and I didn't even think of that until we left. I was like, oh, all that footage is probably unusable, sound-wise. Like, I mean, I did wipe off the lens and everything, but it turned out really well. That was without the media mod, waterproof door and everything on, and it picked up, as you can hear, pretty well. Pause. Let you.
Oh, here's the inside.
Yeah, we didn't spend a lot of time in here. We walked through the inside, but it was very classy. Like, it made me uncomfortable, like I was going to break something. But it was
Bull
very
in a
nice.
china shop.
That's right, yeah.
Oh, look at the twinkle lights. I didn't see any of this.
The bar was super awesome. It feels like a great place to go and meet new people. Hang out. The bartender was really nice too. She wanted to turn the fireplace on for me, wanted to turn the lights on so I could film, and I just swapped to my cell phone, which picks up better in low light.
That ceiling's really cool.
That is cool. Is that like a drop ceiling or what?
No,
what is that?
it's probably tiles. They have sticky tiles. They have like fake tiles.
Oh, all right. I like that they made like a little arch about it. We're to the food. I'm pretty happy about picking the pretzels.
The pretzels were A-list for sure. Good job, Chris.
Yeah, 10 out of 10 for the pretzels. I'm just going to start right now with my food stuff.
They were totally awesome. I mean, we got 3 long pretzels and there were 3 different dipping sauces.
It like a stony brown mustard, I would say.
It's like a not ground mustard, but
It has the mustard seeds in it.
mustard seed, yeah. The seedy mustard. And then a honey mustard.
It tastes like a spicy brown to me with the seeds. Sorry, I'll stop interrupting.
And you're fine. Who does the food? Oh, yeah, that's me. And then a cheese sauce. And then I got a flight of the white wines for testing and tasting. They had 3 dry and 1 semi-sweet. All were good. And this place has really cool names for their wines. They're named after
Virtues.
So I think some of mine were like tranquility.
Famine.
There was no
pestilence.
famine.
Oh, no, that's something else. Sorry. War.
Gratitude, tranquility. Those are the only 2 that come to mind, but I thought that was pretty cool.
That was really neat. That was a cool idea. I forgot my quad lock tripod stand for the phone, so we had to improvise with the water pitcher. This isn't the worst I've ever looked, but it's not the best.
It might be the best.
Yeah, it might be the best. I won't repeat what I said here because it's really crass.
I don't remember. What did you say?
You can't take me anywhere.
That's not crass. Smack.
I don't. The pinnacle of pretzelhood for me is that Ann's pretzels in the mall.
Auntie Anne's.
Yes, Auntie Anne's. They have all the different flavored pretzels, which was something new to me. When I was a kid, a pretzel was just like a pretzel rod. That was pretty much it, or the pretzel shaped pretzel.
Did you pretend to smoke the pretzel rod like a cigar?
No.
You didn't? I thought every kid did that.
All right, so who wants to start with the food?
You can start because I'm not going to have many nice things to say.
Okay. I knew what I was ordering here. I mean, I walked into a fancy place and ordered a TV dinner, and I have no reason to expect anything more than that, but I did get something more than that. I got well-made shells and cheese. I got an excellent all-day cooked pork, like in a crock pot, it had excellent flavor, and the French onions were unique for me. I've actually, that I know of, never had homemade French fried onions out of red onions, and those were good.
I would agree with you. The French fried onions with red onions were a unique experience, and that was the best part of this particular dish. When it came out, all I could think was that's Velveeta mac and cheese.
That is what it tasted like, but it was good.
This is, well, it's a winery. It's not a restaurant. The wines were good, but for the prices we were paying, I expected more.
I liked it. I gave this dish an 8 out of 10. She's not ranking my dish, so. And then I thought yours.
You know what I got. And what was it called?
You don't know the name of it?
No.
Let's invent a name of it. Well, that's kind of bad if we don't know the name of it.
I think it was like a Tuscan balsamic chicken pasta.
Can we go back and look at the menu? Is it on the menu?
It's on the card.
It was a special on the special menu.
It's on the special menu.
That's why you wanted me to film the specials.
And this is our problem. Twice now we've ordered off the specials menu, and that's something on a menu that they have not perfected. So that's on me, actually, both of us. Going forward, I will not order off special menus anymore.
I thought your chicken tasted excellent. I thought it was very good.
The chicken was well cooked. It was very moist. The balsamic glaze was the highlight of this. It did have fresh basil on top. The problem was the pasta and the sauce. It was like a conglomerate of goo. At first, I thought it was al dente, but the more and more I got into it, like you couldn't spin the noodles and get like individual noodles out. It was just goo. The flavors were okay. And I really did like how well the chicken was cooked. People screw up chicken breast all the time. So for that,
I hear about it whenever I mess it up for her.
Which is every time he cooks it.
Nah. My chicken parm's good.
I love your chicken parm when it's not overcooked.
Oh, ouch.
So for that particular dish, I'm going to go with like a 4 out of 10. I'm sorry. I won't order specials anymore. I bet the rest of your food is really good. This was a Vidal, which I've never had that kind of grape. It's a dry, and I believe this one was called Tranquility, but I'm not 100%. And that's my cannoli. It was delicious. I loved it. As I was eating it, though, all I could think was, I've never had a bad cannoli. I think that might be a dish that you cannot screw up.
But that's not all that you said. You said you've never had a bad cannoli, but you've never had a cannoli that tastes different from another cannoli. Did this cannoli taste different from other cannoli?
It tasted just like all the rest.
I completely misunderstood you then. Yeah, it was good. The cake, however, though, was fantastic. It was some of the best cake I've ever had.
The limoncello cake was very good. Chris likened it to cheesecake, and I disagree. It was very good lemon cake. It was nothing close to cheesecake, but it was very good lemon cake.
I have
The-
had cheesecake that was worse than that cake.
Well, someone made it really wrong then.
And I love cheesecake.
But that lemon cake was awesome. It was like kind of spongy, and it had the icing. The lemon icing was kind of that soft, fluffy icing. It was not too sweet. It had the right amount of lemon. It was very good.
I agree with that. There's nothing worse than a perfectly cooked moist cake. And I know you hate the word moist, but that is then ruined by a frosting that is disgusting. And that there was nothing about that cake that was wrong.
Oh, it was
Melt
so
in your mouth,
good.
perfect. Yeah. It wasn't too sweet in any way. It was perfect. Want me to go first?
You
or
go
wanna
first, please.
All right. For food, I'm going 9 out of 10 because really it was just one dish that wasn't perfect for me. But the desserts and the pretzels were amazing. The grounds, I'm going to go 9 out of 10 there. We've had, there were more impressive koi ponds already. The place was pretty spread out, but I feel like in the area there are probably more beautiful locations, other wineries that are perhaps more spectacular, maybe not as comfortable. I love the chairs. I love that they were nice and wide. And that was comfortable all throughout dinner. It was sturdy. And service, I wasn't that impressed with the waitress. I thought she was busy, and I think she was probably having a rough day. But I hardly ever do this, but we always tip well, but there wasn't anything we were lacking though.
She was
I'm just
very
gonna-
late with my wine.
Oh, okay. Well, I'm giving 9 out of 10 for that, for the service, just because it wasn't service with a smile, as corny as that sounds. But like sometimes we have really excellent waitresses, and this one just wasn't. I could tell she's mad, but it didn't. I guess it didn't bother me, but I could just tell she wasn't in a good mood.
So I have to be a little harsh, but I do blame myself for ordering the special. The pretzels were amazing. The dessert was amazing. But then, I've never had a bad cannoli. They all taste pretty much the same. They're very good. Go ahead and challenge me on that if you want. I'm cool with it. Tell me where to go to get the most outstanding cannoli. I'm willing to try. Pretzels were awesome, but those aren't hard to do. So I unfortunately have to give Sharon and James 6 out of 10 for food, 9 out of 10 for wow factor and the site and just how it's spread out. I felt very comfortable there. And then an 8 out of 10 for service. Can't hold back Mama's wine.
All right, I think that's a wrap. Thanks for watching, and please
Don't stay hangry. Keep those wheels rolling.
please like, subscribe, and share our videos. If you want to support us more directly, you can find our merchandise at the Hangry On Wheels store, or simply donate via Ko-fi. You can find the links to do both in the description below. Stop by next week when I'm all alone and back on the bicycle to cover the summer concert series at Painesville's Veterans Park. Hope to see you then.